Yo, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Things are looking good for the second day in a row. You love it, guys. You love it. We got some more bullish news after some bad news last night. Let's get into it a little bit here. Let's see what's going on. So, Jasmy down 1.7% on the day, 2.3% on the week, 38.2% on the month, but up 348% on the year. We're even at rank at 75. $1.17 billion market cap, 168.45 million in volume. Let's have a look at XCN, up 6.3% on the day, 14.9% on the week, 1,070% on the month, and 2,349% on the year. We're up 2 spots in rank to 78, 1.04 billion on the market cap, 350 million on the volume. Swift coin up 1.5% on the day, 56.9 on the week, 381% on the month, and 1,542 on the year. We're down 4 spots in rank to 169. Market cap's around 335 million, and the volume at 73 million. Just went down a little bit. All right, so not too bad. Looking across the market, we're seeing some pumpage, some I wouldn't say dumpage, but some red. We're seeing some red, and we're seeing some green. So kind of a mixed bag. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let's have a look at some charts, shall we? Let's have a look at some charts. What's going on in this wide world of crypto? So once again, guys, what you have to remember here, guys, with Jasmy, is the longer we consolidate in this structure, the bigger the pump's going to be. Have to remember that. So every day that goes by that you're frustrated saying, when is this breakout coming on Jasmy already? Again, the longer we consolidate, the more violent to the upside the breakout's going to be. Remember that, guys. Look how long we consolidated here. Starting to get close to that same time frame, and look at the massive break to the upside. Same things coming here, guys, outside of this. Just a matter of time. What we got to do, next move, we got to get basically the primary goal is to get back above this level here at 3 cents 588. Once we do that, boom, we've broken out of this falling wedge, this bull flag. We've broken out, we've confirmed the breakout, and we put in a higher high. That's what we need to see, right? A higher high, break the downward structure, and then it's Moonshot City for Jasmy. That's what I'm watching for. All right, let's go over to XCN. What's XCN's chart saying to us right now? Let's refresh it, make sure that we're on a fresh chart here. All right, so yeah, just inside of our bull flag, guys, still ping-ponging right inside of here. Very bullish. We fell out of here. We wicked all the way. We came all the way back up. We closed inside of our bull pennant. Did I say bull flag? Bull pennant. And now we're still ping-ponging inside of here. So but it's getting kind of tight. And if you recall, guys, when we started this structure way back here, I said I wanted to see us ping-pong inside of here for at least a week and a half or so. And we have done that, right? So the break for me, the break to the upside on XCN it's coming, guys. It is coming, right? Swift coin. What are we doing on Swift coin? Swift coin's in a similar setup, just a little bit behind XCN. We got this bull pennant going on here. Exact same thing. Bull pennant breakout into another bull pennant. We need a little bit of a move to the upside to get back up inside here. We're not out of it, but to get back up inside of here in a healthy structure. Maybe we'll see a bit of a pump later today. Now, Swift held really strong against most of that dumping, and now it's starting to show some weakness just because of how strong it had held up when everything was dumping, right? So we need a little bit of revitalization in Swift here, guys. It's coming, but I wouldn't expect a breakout on this for, I don't know, a few more days maybe. We're going to ping pong here a little bit longer first, most likely gather some strength, build that support level before we lift off. Bitcoin. Good old Bitcoin, guys. So we closed above $101,000 yesterday, and then, what happened with this news, why we went back down again, is because China ended up threatening the U.S. with just as much tariffs. I think 10% tariffs on oil or something like that, right? So that was the negative news last night that reversed the market a little bit, and we started to see red come back in. However, This morning, it was announced that Trump said he's speaking with China's Jinping this week, U.S. As the U.S. tariffs take effect. So he's going to talk to. He's talking to China same way he talked to Canada and Mexico, and then after he talked with Canada and Mexico, the tariffs got put on hold and they're not in effect anymore. So I'm sure the same thing's going to happen here with China, right? He's not asking for much, guys. We know what he's asking for. I can't say the words on my live stream or on my video because YouTube algorithms don't like those words. They're keywords, right? But we all know what it is. So it's not a big ask. It's not a big ask. I think it's easy to fulfill. So we'll see the announcement that the China tariffs are on hold as well. And everything is good. Everything is good in the hood right now. So. But that's why we saw that initial break to the downside. But we didn't break down anywhere near as far. Look, we're sitting at 99,200. When it first came out for Mexico and Canada, Bitcoin crashed all the way down to $91,000 and then recovered over $10,000. Right? This time it only dropped a few, just 2-3% on the news from China. So. Not that bad this time around. Not that bad this time around at all. All right, couple little housekeeping things here, guys. From XCN Crypto says XCN is taking over. Don't blink. XCN is exploding. 300% surge, $1.30 billion plus market cap, and it's just getting started with cutting-edge DeFi innovation and unstoppable momentum. XCN is set to dominate the crypto space. The hype is real. The future is now. Exactly. I agree 100%, guys. And here's the thing. Here's what I love. Here's what I love, guys, is that when over on the Patreon, when we got into XCN over a year ago, we got into it. We were accumulating over a year ago. That's why everyone over on the Patreon, most people have 7-digit portfolios, if not high 6 figures, because we got in on this place so early, right? So in saying that, back then you didn't see any content. No one was talking about it. I don't care what bigger content creator says that they were talking about it. No, they were not. A year ago, it was me. It was Caesar. And essentially, I think Crypto Undead was doing some tea on it. That was essentially it. No one else was talking about it. To the point where over on the Telegram for XCN, they were thanking me all the time because I was the only one talking about it, right? So I don't care. And listen, I'm not saying this to give myself roses or anything. What I'm saying is that nobody was talking about it. Not on X, not on YouTube, nowhere. Now we're starting to see all these hype posts like we just went through and stuff like that. We're starting to see all these big content creators claim, that they brought it first and all this kind of stuff, which is fine. That's good. I want them to expose their followers to this project. Pump my bags, right? Pump our bags. That's what they're doing, right? So it's interesting how this happens. And people ask me about, we're looking at 3 other gems right now on the Patreon. Sorry, 4 other gems right now on the Patreon. I just dropped another one last night, or the night before last night. I dropped another gem. We were talking about it yesterday. So get over there and get in early on this gem, guys. But, we get in early on these things when no one's talking about them. And we talk about this. It's funny. We talk about it on the Patreon all the time, how we're getting in on these plays. We're dollar cost averaging. 3 months from now, you're going to see these same big content creators, once it blows up, pumping our bags and talking about it and saying that they were the first one to discover it. Meanwhile, we're sitting there getting fat rich because they're pumping our bags, exposing it when we could, because we accumulated it at lows. That's the value, guys. That is the value of being a part of a community of over 1,500 people who are getting in early on these projects. And we're turning portfolios into 7 digits or high 6-digit portfolios on these plays, guys. No joke, straight up. You see it in the chat when we're live on the live streams. You see a lot of our Patreon members are on. There's over 1,500 of them. They're on there. They're saying, hey, Rob, thank you so much for helping me get to 6 figures. Thanks for helping me get to 7 figures, right? So that's the value of it, guys, right? That's the value of it. Anyway, so visiting Neo Extrix, our friend of the channel. Make sure you give him a follow on X. He says Hara-san via OX Jasmy shared a super exciting vision. Jasmy and Jangshin are quietly working to transform music creation through AI while respecting artists' rights, and ensuring total transparency. The idea to let AI learn the style and works of artists to generate brand new original compositions, not just remixes or arrangements. Imagine completely unique tracks enriching existing musical worlds. But it doesn't stop there. They're envisioning AI artists who can improvise live during virtual concerts in the metaverse, adapting music based on audience reactions. Pretty crazy, right? It's an interactive, immersive experience, impossible with traditional methods. Plus, with music-focused language models, anyone from pros to beginners could easily create tracks using super simple tools. To keep things secure and transparent, Jasmy's PDL steps in. Every AI-generated track would be traceable, protecting artist data and ensuring fair management. This builds trust for creators and establishes a safe framework for sharing and co-creating. What's even wilder is the potential collaboration between human artists and AI, pushing creative boundaries, exploring new styles, or even co-creating with fans using interactive tools. And imagine virtual artists producing music, visuals, and immersive performances with AI. In short, by combining AI, Web3, and data protection, Jasmy and Jangshin are paving the way for a revolutionary way to create, share, and experience music. It's an inspiring mix of innovation and creativity. Jasmy continues to shock and awe, guys. They continue to innovate. They continue to move into many different industries, right? And that's why this company is going to succeed. They don't just have one shot, right? They're getting good at just about everything here, guys. And just a couple other quick things to note. We'll probably talk about this in the live stream, but Trump's crypto czar, David Sachs, has said that NFTs and meme coins are collectibles, not securities. So there you go, guys. We just got some clarity and some safety on NFTs and meme coins. They are to be considered collectibles like Pokemon cards or something along those lines, or baseball cards or whatever your niche is, as opposed to securities. So, Gare Bear, I know you're out there, my friend. Cope harder, man. Cope harder. Poor Gary Kinsler. All right, guys. So listen, yes, I just dropped another gem that's going to run like XCN over on the Patreon. You don't want to miss out on these things, guys. You get into them before they pump 2,000 or 3,000%, not afterwards, guys. I'm super stoked about some of these gems. I have been accumulating like crazy. A lot of people over on the Patreon have been accumulating like crazy because, again, we've printed 7-digit and high 6-digit portfolios so people know what's going on. Plus, when you help people do that, they have more dry powder, right? When you help them flip something into like 6 or 7 digits, now they have way more dry powder to, roll into other gems. And that's what we're doing over there right now, guys. The market is slow right now. It's boring. It's not doing much. But guess what? We are making money. You got to figure out how to do that when things are boring, because this market can have long periods of boring time or red time. And you got to figure out how to make money. Lower risk making money, right? So check it out, guys. I just dropped another gem over there. We are live on the Patreon every single evening as well. And if you missed the lives on the Patreon, we record them and then post the replays on the Patreon as well. So you can watch the replays to see what you've missed. And I'm telling you now, you do not want to miss any of it. You want every little bit of it, guys. So check it out. Get in on these gems. Join the lives over on the Patreon every night. And on top of all of that, you get to book one-on-one coaching AMAs. This guy right here. So click like if you like this video, click subscribe if you really like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.